Hi, hello, and welcome to the storytelling series of Ponniyin Selvan. So, before we dive into our story, I would like to give you a brief introduction on this wonderful masterpiece. Ponniyin Selvan is a historical fiction novel written by Kalki Krishnamurthy. In fact, Kalki Krishnamurthy himself had visited Sri Lanka thrice to gather information to write this wonderful masterpiece. So what is special about this epic is that it has more than 50 important characters in its story. And so it is really important for all of you to know a little about the family tree of the Cholas. So let us start with Vijayala Chola, as he is the one who brings back the Cholas to power. His son is Aditya Chola and his son is Parantaka Chola the first. Parantaka Chola the first had 3 children, the eldest son being Rajaditya. He dies in a war before getting onto the throne, and so automatically his younger brother Gandharaditya is expected to be the next to the throne. But Gandharaditya was a huge Shiva devotee and was least interested to ascend the throne. But he was forced to, and so ruled the kingdom for 6 whole years before he passed away. Before Gandharaditya died, he married a woman called Sembian Mahadevi and had got a son called Madhurantakar or Uttama Chola. When Gandharaditya died, Uttama Chola was 1 year old, and so of course he couldn't ascend the throne as he was very young. And so Gandharaditya's younger brother Arinjaya gets onto the throne, but he also dies after ruling for 1 year. When he died, Gandharaditya's son Madhurantaka was 2 years old, and so again he couldn't ascend the throne. And so Arinjaya's son Parantaka Sundara Chola, who was 20 years old at that time, ascended the throne. This epic goes around him and his descendants. Parantaka Sundara Chola has 3 children. The first child was Aditya Karigalan, who resides in Kanchi. He will be the prince who will ascend the throne after his father Sundara Chola. The second child was Kundavai, who lives in Palayare. And the third child is Arulmozhi Varman or Rajaraja Cholan. He was in Sri Lanka at that time fighting a war. Sundara Chola lives in Tanjavur. So now we are all set to dive into our story Ponniyin Selvan. Chapter 1 of Ponniyin Selvan will be out soon.